Bueno, antes que nada le quiero dar las gracias a todos ustedes que me dan su apoyo.
Before anything else, I want to thank all of you who have given me your support.
Porque si no nos unimos, ahora sí que no pasaría nada, porque si el pueblo siempre tiene que estar unido para que haya apoyo.
It's good that we're all united, because if we're not united, then there's no support. If we're united, there is support.
Como ven, si hoy logramos algo por mí, al día de mañana podremos lograr algo para todos, lo que esté en mi lugar.
As you can tell, if we're able to do this for me, that means we'll be able to do this for a lot of other people.
Y gracias al congresista Gutierrez que me sigue apoyando. Y a todos ustedes, todo el pastorado.
Thank you to Congressman Gutierrez and all the pastors.
Que sin conocer a uno le dan su apoyo. Muchas gracias.
Without knowing me, you're giving me your support. Thank you.
Aquí le dejo al congresista para que él pueda hablar mejor que yo.
Buenas tardes.
Buenas tardes.
It's great to be with you here this afternoon. I guess they have to figure out the microphone before we... That's for the pictures. All right. I can always use a little help with the pictures. It's wonderful to be here with you, and it's especially wonderful to be here with the Gabino family. I want to say thank you to Gabino, to his wife, to his son, to his family, who have shown incredible courage and fortitude. I'd like everybody to just think, I mean, they were kind of anonymous a few months ago. They had a home, working, raising their children, doing the best they can, and now they are representing the undocumented community here in the United States of America, who says we must be given a chance for comprehensive immigration reform to come about in the Congress of the United States, so that we can continue to raise our children here in the United States of America. I'd like to share with everyone that Gabino's son is one of millions of American citizen children, whose parents are just like Gabino, who are undocumented in the United States. Now, we fought really, really hard in the Congress of the United States to bring about comprehensive immigration reform, but it didn't get done. And so I would just like to share with everybody here, I want you to just think a moment. Once a person is deported from the United States of America, they're gone. They're gone. And I don't care what legislative package we put together by the Congress of the United States, we're never going to return them back to their American citizen children, to their families, and to the communities. So our objective is to do what? To make sure they don't get deported from the United States of America. And so Gabino is an example. And so you say, well, Luis, what are you relying on? Well, first we We tried to do it the legislative way. And then last year, and I have the memo here, it was June 17, 2011. June 17, 2011. A memorandum was issued by John Morton, who's director of all the field office of U.S. Immigration Enforcement. And in this memorandum, it said we're going to use discretion from June 11th forward before we deport anybody. We're going to make sure we go after gang members and drug dealers and murderers and rapists and people who do harm and present a danger to the United States of America. But we're going to let Gabino here to raise his American citizen children. And they can't walk away from this memorandum. And you say, well, what brought Gabino? Don't you find it so ironic that Gabino can be stopped 8 times for driving without a license, pay a fine, pay a fine, pay a fine, return to his family, return to his home, pay a fine. And on the 8th time, the consequence of a $50 ticket is that he is deported and separated from his American citizen children and the only community. He came here, this memorandum says, and I want to make sure, because it's almost like they were thinking about you, Gabino, when they wrote it. It's almost like they were thinking about him when they wrote it. It says, the following positive factors should prompt particular care and consideration. I want to repeat that. The following positive factors. John Morton and I said it's a positive factor and that it should prompt particular care and consideration. And it says minors and elderly individuals. And then number 4, I want you to hear this. Individuals present in the United States since childhood. It says particular care. That means be very, very careful, immigration and naturalization, when you come across